Welcome. I'm here with 𝗵𝗂𝗃 of CBU Advantage. Hello, Jeff.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Doing all right.
So we just really want to get to know you, the man behind the business.
Sure.
How did this all come about for you?
Yes. It's been an unbelievable, quick 20 years. It'll be November of 2005. Jumped into the business right around that time. Met my wife. I work in the self-employed world. So it took a little bit of courage, I think, on both of us to say that this is the path that I'm going to go down, as opposed to, working for a bank or an established agency. I was just crazy enough to say, you know what, I want to build this thing for myself. So, put in a little bit more family into the picture, and the motivation goes up to do well, to perform, and here we are 20 years later.
So where did your passion for helping people come from?
I knew, even during my college years, before I knew anything about financial planning or the legal world, I knew that I wanted to get into client services. Didn't know what that meant. Wasn't feeling the pull of, say, real estate. But there was just something about financial planning and insurance, helping people understand these complexities, giving them solutions, making it understandable. It pulled me in. It's kept me here.
Yeah, I mean, it really is intimidating to some people. So you really find joy in keeping it simple.
Especially in the Medicare world. We get paid in a couple of different ways. The big one for me is honestly gratitude and appreciation. I'm not trying to sound hokey, but if you heard some of it come our way in the form of handwritten letters, emails, phone calls, text messages. My mailbox is stuffed with holiday cards from clients. It's a special place to be.
So very rewarding.
Yeah.
And you must meet so many different types of people. How do you love that?
Without question. If you can't be a curmudgeon in this business, you have to like meeting people. And I've met some pretty incredible people over the years. Authors families. I don't want to mention names just because they're clients, but it's like, wait a minute, that's so-and-so on the walls sledding with you. It's like, yep, sure is. Doctors, attorneys, just very accomplished, capable people. But we also get exposed to, our most vulnerable as well.
Yeah.
The people that are really in need of help. And that keeps you humble because and thankful that, where we are. Yeah.
So you meet all kinds of different people. You have obviously, different sorts of clients, but what is one piece of advice you like to give all of your clients?
Well, it's clients for sure. I think about that a lot. On the client side, we are big believers and we emphasize working with independent brokers. Just make sure if you're working with someone that that they're an independent broker, and I don't care if you're talking about your financial planner, the person that does your home and auto. In the Medicare world, there's complexities. Plans and products evolve year over year. You may be moving to a new state. That's a whole other new world of plans and products that don't exist in your current state. So you just want someone that's unbiased and is going to give you, the advice that they'd be giving to their own family members. And then, at CBU Advantage, my role there is to really develop an agency, and it's to bring people along, especially new people. And I tell folks, you got to have some courage with this stuff. This business is not going to be given to you. You have to go out there and earn it. You have to be creative and motivated. You have to surround yourself with the right people, the right partners. And that's something we strive to do every day. But to answer your question, you need to be courageous, because if it didn't take courage, we wouldn't have the opportunity to provide for our families the way that we do.
Right.
You got to be a risk taker. You got to go for it.
And what motivates you?
Well, certainly 3 kiddos in the mix now. They're a ton of fun. Thankful for my wife, Lynn. She's an incredible amount of support there as well. Again, she allows me to live in this kind of kooky, crazy world of being self-employed, to try to build something of significance with a lot of other people. And so certainly family's there, but I'm now 20 years down the river in this business, and I had a number of people. I refer to them as mentors. We use mentors, the word mentors a lot with CBU Advantage, and I had 2 or 3 people along the way that provided that road to me. And so now I'm in a position where I can reach back and I want to pull someone along. But on our client side, I know that this world of Medicare is an unbelievably confusing, complex, and it's not that it's stationary, it's going to evolve. And we're going into another year where we're going to see some pretty significant changes to the Medicare universe, especially with things like a prescription drug plan. So just being that resource, offering that just clear advice, simplifying it so that someone can make that informed, confident decision. That's what the end of the whole game is letting someone make that clear, confident, informed decision. And when they get to that point, they're thankful. So it doesn't take long to become, I don't want to say addicted to that, but that's what...
That feeling.
Yeah, that gratitude, appreciation,
Sure.
It's a big deal.
I mean, it is complex, and it is overwhelming to some. So, to have someone that you trust and that can keep it simple.
Right, and it's an agent, many times an agent in just someone's home. And, you have to be able to give them the advice that they deserve, right? Which is advice that you'd give no different to your own parents and grandparents. And so it's fun. We have a ton of fun doing it. And like I said, that gratitude and appreciation is real. I get it many different ways from people. And it's a big part of why I do what I do.
Walk me through, a day at work for you.
Oh, boy. I mean, thank God it's not the same type of day every day. I do have 800 to 1,000 clients of my own, so anything can pop up on that side of the fence. I then have an organization where we've eclipsed about 200 agents in the last 3 years or so. And again, there's our agents that are brand spanking new, and then there are agents that are unbelievably well established that we're super proud to have some of the business partners we do. But there's no typical day. I'm not a marketing expert, and then all of a sudden I'm developing some form of a marketing plan or maybe a post or, what have you. So it's never the same, and that's what I love about it.
Yeah.
Because my mind is a little frenetic. I like different projects, different activities, working with different people, going different places.
Yeah.
So I'm thankful it's not typical.
You don't have a chance to get bored. It doesn't
No,
get stagnant.
I don't like getting bored. That's when we have problems, when I get bored, right?
What's one thing that someone might want to know about, or you would want to leave with someone today about you?
About me? Oh, that's a deep question right there. Hey, we're here to help, and if you're in the business and not happy with where you're at, call us, give us an opportunity to help you. You need to work with people that like, and trust. And if you don't have that, I'm not sure where you're at then. So, we're a very giving organization. We're a very proudful organization. We've done some special things, production-wise as an organization. We're so grateful for all our business partners and so thankful. But if there's anyone out there that wants an opportunity to learn more about who we are and what we do, I'd love to have a conversation.
It's been so nice getting to know you better.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing, and thank you so much for watching.